Many people live more than 100 years here.
So what if the secret to living past 100 wasn't a magic pill, but a simpler way of life? In a world obsessed with health trends, one region quietly holds the key. Not in a lab, but in its way of life. We're in Costa Rica, Nicoya Peninsula, one of only 5 blue zones in the world. So we're in this mission to see if this philosophy of Pura Vida is the real deal for a longer and happier life. In the Nicoya Peninsula, turning 100 with energy and zest is the norm. People here live longer, healthier lives than most.
They live the life that everybody's supposed to be living. So the life expectancy here, it's above 100 on the blue zone.
So I'm really curious about the Pura Vida lifestyle, and I plan to bike and walk through the blue zone to learn more. And the first secret is immediately clear. Nobody here is really exercising. Instead, the movement is a natural part of the day. People are walking everywhere, tending to their gardens, working with their hands. It's not about hitting the gym. It's about staying in gentle motion from sunup to sundown.
You see people, some men like 80-year-old, 80, work in the field, and very strong men,
The bicycle riding, does it help with Pura Vida lifestyle?
Well, right, it lessens my carbon footprint. I've been here 7 years without a car, without a moto, with back and forth into town. It's perfect. I used to just walk.
So they get plenty of sensible sun, helping their bodies produce the vitamin D that is needed for strong bones. So just being immersed in this culture, it does feel different here. It feels like it's a slower pace of life. So the second secret, diet. Next, I have to find out what they eat. The Nicoya diet is mostly a plant-based, centered on what they call the 3 sisters, beans, corn, and squash. This, along with fresh fruit, means that they eat very little processed food.
Because the people live in the field, the campo, eat the fruit, no chemicals. All the time, rice and beans, eggs,
Fish and chicken, they produce what they eat on their big farms.
People no eat like potatoes, hamburgers, something like that, not too much,
They also tend to eat their biggest meal at lunch and a smaller one in the early evening. The blue zone seems to be shrinking. I just went into that mini market over there, and they're only selling potato chips and stuff like that. And
that's what tourists want, not Costa Ricans. That's the main reason why.
Even the water is special.
The water is because there is a lot of limestone,
which is composed of calcium and magnesium.
It's going to go with the water. It will mix with the water, and then it will create alkaline water,
which researchers believe offer benefits for digestive health and bone density, though many health claims remain unproven. The third secret, a reason to live. The plan de vida. And this seems to be the purpose that gets them out of their bed in the morning and keeping them feeling needed and active.
Having this Pura Vida perspective, I like to call it perspective, which is once you got it right, it gives you the key, of not worrying for things that they're not happening yet. Sometimes you worry about things that they're never going to be happening. And then once you learn that, once you connect with your inner self, and then you see that life is just there to enjoy it, because we have only one life, and then it's there to enjoy it. Once you learn that, the rest of your time on this beautiful earth, it's just going to be great. And then it's going to be great for the rest of the people who's going to be around you, because you're going to project good vibrations and mentality of peace.
Do you know the secret?
I think that it's just a slower pace, a more peaceful culture. Costa Rica doesn't even have an army. We don't have military here.
Yes,
so it's kind of like a different mentality. Also, you're deep in nature. And so that makes a really big difference, makes a big impact on your life. I'm sure that's why you're here, right? Just to get away from all the cement,
trying to slow down.
The cement jungle. Right?
Clean the mind. We can all live to 100. And then there's the fourth secret, the power of connection. family, community are everything. The Nicoyan centurions often live with their families, giving them a powerful sense of belonging. This focus on connection is the soul of Pura Vida. The phrase means pure life, but it's more than just a slogan. It's a relaxed, grateful, optimistic approach to life that values people over things and acts as a buffer against stress.
The Pura Vida mindset make people, live longer.
So is the secret of long life found in a simpler philosophy? It's a powerful lesson that the key to a longer and healthier life aren't in a pill or a new fad. It's a simple recipe. Move your body naturally. Eat food that comes from the earth. Have a reason to wake up and wrap yourself in community. The Pura Vida lifestyle is about the small and steady choices that add up to a longer, healthier, and happier life. And those are the lessons that we can all start living. Living with purpose. A life that we should all learn before it's too late. Hope to see you riding in Nicoya Peninsula. Are you living the Pura Vida life here in Nicoya Peninsula? You're enjoying the sunset and slowing down and looking for some nuts